Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and today's video is 5 things to expect versus Norwich. We're playing Norwich in the FA Cup on Saturday, and it's a bit of a forgotten game. It's a bit of a forgotten tournament, to be honest, but the FA Cup is back on this weekend and we have drawn Norwich. If we beat Norwich, we go into the semi-final, and some say we have the easiest draw. I mean, Sheffield United are playing Arsenal, so they probably have, the easiest game, but I feel like Norwich, I like Norwich. Exciting brand of football, but after Arsenal, they're probably the second easiest draw, so it's a game that we're looking at and we think we're going to win. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things to expect from the game. I'm talking about predicted lineup, how I think we'll play, how I think Norwich will play, and more. I actually got my predicted lineup against Sheffield United right, so I'm doing quite well for predictions right now. So for me, I think the FA Cup is a tournament Manchester United can win. I think Ollie knows he can win it, but I don't think we're going to go all out versus Norwich in the quarter final. I think because we've had a lot of games lately, we've just come back, I don't think we're going to be putting our strongest team out 3 days a week, 2 Premier League games a week and the FA Cup game. So which brings me to my first point, but before I get into that, please hit that like button and subscribe down below if you're new, which is Ollie to play a rotated team, where he basically plays the second team. He rotates players in each position. This is because, he likes to play Maguire a lot, but I can't see him playing Maguire 2 days after the Sheffield United game and then wants to play him in 3 days time for another Premier League game after having 3 months off. I think he'll play a completely rotated team. I can see the likes of Dello playing, Williams will definitely play, I'm sure, Romero. I can see Fred and McTominay in the midfield with Pereira and Mata. Possibly Lingard, I think James and Igalo will for sure play. I think it will be almost our second team in each position, but we'll have a strong sub bench just in case we're not winning at like the 60th minute or something. But I think we'll definitely play a reduced team. No discredit to Norwich, but you're not the greatest team. You play a really nice brand of football, but you didn't buy to stay in the Premier League. You're not quite Premier League level, and I do think that we are not going to put our strongest lineup against you. 1, because it's the FA Cup, and 2, because I don't think we need to. Now this point brings me to my second point, which is probably a long shot. It's something that I actually think might happen, but it's probably unlikely, but I think it's a Mengi debut. Now, TEDEN Mengi is the centre-back for Manchester United. He's been training with the first team, and with Phil Jones out injured, with Axel Tuur and Xavier injured, we only have 3 fit centre-backs and Bailly, Lindelof and Maguire. Does Ollie want to risk playing 2 of those 3 centre-backs? Because if one gets injured, it's going to bring us down to 2 fit centre-backs. Bear in mind, Bailly can't go 3 games without getting injured. So I could see him possibly playing like a Lindelof and a Mengi together, or a Bailly and a Mengi. I think if he's most likely to play a centre-back, it's going to be Maguire, because he likes to play Maguire every game. Maguire's basically played every game this season. But I can see Mengi being the second centre-back along with that, or at least coming on as a sub if we're winning. I think Mengi will at least be on the subs bench, unless he gets injured. I could be wrong, but I can generally see us playing a different centre-back, one from the youth academy, giving it a bit of a debut, because we have 3 fit centre-backs. We need to just rotate a bit more. I think this is a game where we can rotate. Norwich, they are very good going forward, they are very good in attack, but I just think this is the type of game, give a young player a chance. If it doesn't work, we've got a strong subs bench. The third thing is I expect to see 4-2-3-1 counter-attacking football. Now, I praised Ollie versus Sheffield United because we played more of a 4-3-3 attacking football, playing on the front foot, which I like to see, attacking football. That's the perfect football I want to see. However, if we play a reduced team versus Norwich, I don't think we're going to play that technical 4-3-3 one-touch football, because we don't have the players to do that. Mata's good, but they're not quick as Bruno and Pogba. Mata and Pereira aren't Bruno and Pogba. I think we'll probably go back to the 4-2-3-1, hold back and counter-attack, because we know Norwich, they play very exciting attacking football, so Norwich will come and attack us. We know the defence is weak, we want to exploit the defence, we'll invite them on, then we'll go counter-attack and probably play a more counter-attacking style of football. With Sheffield United, we knew they were going to defend deep, so that's why we played very attacking football. We had the quality to play very attacking football, but I do think versus Norwich, it will be the 4-2-3-1, more sit-back and counter-attacking football. Obviously, I prefer to see attacking football, but I can see us being a bit more defensive in that way. But I will get into another point later. 4, don't write off Norwich. Norwich to put up a fight. I do think Norwich will put up a fight in this game. Our last 2 visits with Norwich having quite easy wins where we've been all over them. And Norwich, they're pretty much going to get relegated. I'd be very surprised if they stay up. So the FA Cup's all really they've got left in terms of hope. I think they might see we're playing reduced squad. They might think, oh, at least something good can come out of the season. I think Norwich will put up a fight. They've got some decent players. Pookie on his day, Buendia, Cantwell, Max Aarons, Jamal Lewis. I generally do think Norwich will put up a fight, and I don't think it's going to be a 4-5-0 stroll. I generally think it could be a 2-0 or a 2-1 or a 3-1. I don't think it's going to be a stroll. I mean, I could be wrong. Ollie could put up a really strong team and we just thrash Norwich. Norwich could beat us, but I think we'll win. But I don't think it'll be like as comfortable as the other wins. I think we'll just kind of win, and it'll just be sort of another win, job done, through to the next round kind of win. Could be wrong, could be right, but I do think Norwich will put up a fight. I can see, I know they've been crap so far when coming back, but I can see Norwich really putting up a fight because they are in the quarter-final, so they'd be through to the semi-final. The fifth point is attacking fullbacks and playing with a high line, which you're thinking, well, you just contradicted yourself. You're saying we're going to sit back and counter-attack. I do think we'll play a counter-attacking style of football, but I do think the defence will get very high up the pitch. I do think when we have the ball, we'll attack Norwich. Norwich are known for having maybe the weakest defence in the league, a very susceptible defence. Yes, they can score goals, but they can't defend, and that's been their biggest problem this season. And I think with the likes of Delo and Williams likely to play, who are more attacking fullbacks than Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, I do think we will attack them quite a lot down the wings, and just when we get the ball, we'll actually attack them. Yeah, we'll sit back and counter-attack, but I think when we have the ball, we'll attack Norwich, we'll have a high line, our right backs will be getting forward, our left back will be getting forward, and I do expect to see goals this game. I don't think it's going to be one of those 0-0s. There's been a lot of 0-0s lately. I do think there'll be a few goals in this game, and I can see us attacking them when we're on the ball. I think we'll let them have the ball, but when we get the ball, we'll attack them. I think Mata will play, I think Pereira will play. We did play Pereira Mata against them a couple of months, well, like December now, must have been December now, and it actually did work. You know, because it's almost a slower game where Mata can be more technical, and I do think Norwich will put up a fight. They'll play Norwich football, which is very nice football. I think Manchester United will let them have the ball, let them attack us, but I think when we get the ball, we'll attack them, and I think we'll win maybe. I'm going to go 3-1, 2-1 maybe, but I think we'll win. I think we'll put out a reduced team, and I could see a Mengi debut. That's my 5 things to expect versus Norwich. What do you expect to see versus Norwich that I have not mentioned? Let me know in the comment section down below. And also, if you have not already, please smash that like button, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.